Thank you guys so much for coming to my channel today. By the title of this video, you already know why you're here and what you're gonna hear. And this is not clickbait, this is real life. I got a black eye from my boyfriend. And actually, I am marrying this guy in 3 months. So, this is how the story goes. So I'm not gonna say his name just for privacy purposes, but Daniel Romero gave me a black eye. Okay, so we were dating for 3 months at the time. He's from Spain, so he left to Spain, and he left for the entire summer, and he invited me. So a month later, I went to Spain, and I was gonna meet his extended family for the first time, so I was super excited. I stayed in Spain for 3 weeks. And the first day that I got there, I was so excited. It was so freaking stressful, that trip. I got on two planes. I got on a bus, then a train, and then another bus, and then I felt like I got on a donkey, and then another bus, and then I had to walk like 10 miles, and then get in a car, and then I got to see him because he lives in a really small town south of Spain. So it was horrible. I was exhausted. I was completely jet lagged, but I was so excited that I was gonna see my boyfriend and his entire family and meet them, so I made sure I looked extra cute. So like for 36 hours I had makeup on. Anyway, so I got there, we said hi, and he told me that we were actually gonna go to the beach with his parents and siblings before we went to go see his extended family. So I was a little upset that I had tried to stay all organized and stuff to meet his extended family, and now we were going to the beach. We started playing this game called Chicken, and each team has 2 people, and one of the person sits on top of your shoulders, and the other team has another person sitting on top of their shoulders, and he's trying to knock them down, and this is all happening in the water. So I remember that Daniel got really hurt. I don't remember how, but he got a really big cut on his ankle. He was in a lot of pain. I was trying to lighten up the mood just because he was like so cranky that he got cut. So I started grabbing sand from the bottom of the ocean and I started throwing sand at him. And he did not like it. And he kept telling me to quit and stop. And I guess that like fueled the fire for me to continue. So I kept throwing sand at him. And it wasn't even anything like extremely bad. I was just throwing it like on his back or his chest, nothing in the face. He told me,
if you don't stop, you are going to regret it.
So I looked at him just trying to make sure if he was joking or not. And to me, I thought he was joking, obviously. So I grabbed more sand from the bottom of the ocean and I chugged sand at him again. Again, trying to lighten up the mood, trying to win like girlfriend of the year, trying to make everything better. And I see that he goes underneath the water to grab sand as well. So I'm like, okay, he's in a playful mood. So I start swimming and I'm literally about 7 yards away from him, and my feet couldn't touch the ground, and all you could see was my head above the water. So I'm like, okay, he doesn't have a target. He can't target any piece of my body because you can't see it. The only target that he has is my face. So I'm like, oh, for sure he's not gonna throw sand at my face. So I'm swimming, laughing, just watching him, and all I see while I'm like swimming there like an innocent little girl is he has sand in his hand and he's compacting it into a ball, super duper tight, drenching all the water from it and just like squeezing it as hard as possible. And like while I'm in the process thinking like, what is he doing with that? He's not gonna throw it. I felt like my skull cracked, guys, because he launched that ball of sand at my face and it hit me right in my left eyeball, and I was so in shock because I was in a thought process of, oh, what is he gonna do with that? And bam, like it hit my face, guys. I was out. So I went underneath the water thinking like, what the hell happened to me? And hold on, Michael Phelps. Yes, I found someone who can swim faster than you, because this guy swam to me so fast. I have no idea how he got to me so fast, apologizing, and I am like still in shock, guys, because he threw that ball. It felt like a baseball like hit my eyeball extremely hard. So we're getting out of the ocean and you just see like me and him holding hands because I couldn't see because the sand had ripped my contact, and I'm literally just screaming at him with my eyes closed because I couldn't see anything, guys. It was horrible. And so he's telling me to like calm down, like as I'm screaming, and you can't tell like someone to calm down when you just like literally sucker punch them in the face. It just doesn't make sense. So I'm like screaming, walking out of the beach. I was like, how could you do this to me? Like, I'm your girlfriend. And not that it's okay for him to do it to anyone else. So anyways, guys, I was so upset. I was tired. I hadn't slept like in 50 hours because I was so excited to travel to Spain that I didn't sleep, and I started packing last minute. So I had a headache. One of my contacts had ripped, so I had a bigger headache because one of my eyes couldn't see anything. And we were on our way to go see his family for the first time. When I tell you that my eye was swollen, my eye was swollen and it was purple. I just couldn't believe how fast it had swollen. So I'm meeting his entire family with sand in my hair, exhausted. I didn't know if the bruise from my eye, it just like huge bags because I hadn't slept. And so I'm meeting all his family, like I said, just absolutely terrible, and just getting asked what happened to your eye like 100 times and having to tell them that it was your boyfriend was tiring because I had to explain how he's not abusive, that it was just a joke. Because in his defense, this is what his reasoning was. He threw the sand ball so hard, it was not supposed to hit me, it was supposed to hit the water so water could splash in my face. So that's why he threw it with so much force, so he can make a splash. But all the force, I'm so sorry for saying that, went straight to my freaking eyeball. So for the 3 weeks I was in Spain, just traveling, wanting to take pictures and all of that, I had a purple eye. And it was very horrible and it's sad. And so if it wasn't for my concealer, I don't know what I would have done, because I would have just looked crazy the entire time. But anyways, guys, that is my story on how my boyfriend gave me a black eye and now I've decided to marry him. I know I'm freaking crazy, but I really hope y'all enjoyed my story time with my boyfriend gave me a black eye. I have many other stories of him injuring me on accident, so if you want to hear those, just let me know down below. Please give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. I post videos every single week. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. I'm doing a weight loss challenge kind of dealio. Go ahead and follow me on social media if you're interested in any of that kind of stuff, and I really hope y'all have a wonderful day and see y'all next week. Bye!